think so. I don't even know where. I think, yeah, wherever. I would start talking about David Icke. What's the point, man?
اسمعي كل فعل الله يهديك يا عم وزير كل فعل إلى ردة فعل
Religion. Oh.
Will never get you to heaven. You will never be good enough to heaven. But you know that you know they told me.
Sorry.
Jesus will give you eternal life. It's not promise. It's not forever. Because I have to go.
Where? To heaven?
Do you guys want to leave this?
Heaven. God's waiting for you. A piece of paper is a free gift. Wow. Can you eat it?
For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. That's Romans 6:13. It is not a question of whether you're good enough to heaven. The fact is, no one cares. What matters is whether or not you receive God's forgiveness. Jesus said, the one who comes to me, I will not cast out. John 6:16. Come to this and come to me now. The free gift of forgiveness and make sure you can get your place in heaven. God bless you.
I think maybe heaven might be full up, you know? I mean, there's billions of people going to die, so, and more people are being born, so it's almost an improbable kind of infinite number. Oh well. Is this yours, sir? Pig Jesus, yeah? Son of the devil. Is that just for shock?
I find that very offensive.
Huh?
I find that very offensive.
Do you? In what way? Are you Christian? There's a lot of people who aren't, though, I suppose, and they...
Yeah, but to call anybody version of a devil, anybody.
It's freedom of speech, though, isn't it?
No, I think
No? What do you think should happen? Should they be censored? Would you censor them? It is pretty outlandish. I'm sure that if I said Muhammad or Allah, these lot would kick off. But a pig is a very clean animal. And a pig is a very great provident for man as well. So it's actually quite a compliment to be called a pig. It's one of the most intelligent land animals on the planet. Son of the devil, well, that has to be proved.
No, I'm asking out of curiosity.
What's that, sorry?
I'm asking out of curiosity whose book is there?
Well, no one's owning up to... Maybe this inconspicuous lady, right? You're sitting next to it. You're going to start a riot, innit, when the Christian Crusaders come. What is this, just to keep all of these lot at bay, yeah? Keep them cool, yeah? Stop them talking about Allah, yeah? It's not that offensive to me.
Yeah, but
It's just how you take it, isn't it? It's just the type of it's freedom of speech. I think it's hate, but it's not really directed at anyone personal, is it? Not really. Got to learn to turn the other cheek, innit? Turn the other cheek. But didn't Jesus say to turn the other cheek? I mean, he was crucified by the Jews.
how far is there that black and white merge until everything goes? We know that some things are not right. Many things are not right. But they can't be just...
But they will always not be right.
Well, yes.
It's like you're a surfer and you're on the sea and there's a tide coming and you're sort of trying to get into position, you're going for that, you're trying to stay on it, and it just wipes you out. You come back and say, what happened there? It was all wrong, weren't it? But everything was wrong. Eventually that wave is going to get you in the end anyway.
But that's nature. Nature is nature.
People are nature.
No.
We're only just not very far away from apes, are we? Let's face it. Unless you believe that you're higher than nature, that you're in charge of nature. I guess we're more conscious than most animals, but chimps know when they're going to die. Chimps know that they're being born.
Yeah, but God gave each of us a conscience, and there are some things that are wrong.
You think this is immoral? Unethical?
I'm just disturbed by what I'm seeing, human beings just getting on together, not inciting.
But that's how they learn.
No,
It's just play, isn't it?
no, some things are planned.
Really?
So the Queen is a high-level arms dealer. Like I've said before, she works for Saudi Arabia, Gulf States, Qatar, Bahrain. They say she doesn't have the Prime Minister. The Queen of England, like everybody else in this audience or anyone else, has freedom to choose. She doesn't have to do those things. So then she can abdicate. She doesn't. If she puts her position in her
The
power-
Queen's not going to abdicate at 96.
Sorry?
The Queen's never going to abdicate. Don't be ridiculous.
But I'm saying she could, in theory.
She can't. She's 96.
She can. Sorry, kings have abdicated in England before. It's happened about a dozen times throughout English history.
She can make Prince Charles king.
Why? Because since
Maybe.
COVID,
Oh no, it's the Jimi Hendrix fan club.
she's 2 weeks to, she can't do most of the
They
duties.
say, oh, we're against Russia.
She doesn't need to do the duties. She just needs to keep alive to be in charge.
She needs to be.
She stays out of politics. That's all she's doing now, isn't it?
Charles is going to fuck that one.
Iran.
Charlie boy.
I think she's.
Not going to be able to keep his mouth
I think there's going to be another Diana accident, mate. Because the Queen probably wants to bypass him for William. Because William looks like he's got a good head, that he's going to keep it. Yeah.
Charles has got the
Oh, sorry, bro.
at most.
Huh?
What's Charles got?
Saudi, 20 years. Funded by the Saudi state.
It's got Camilla. I don't know why he went with Camilla over Diana. I mean, must be some sort of brain power there, isn't it? I don't understand it.
So Mossadegh, I'm just going to say, was overthrown not because he wouldn't sell the West oil, but because he wouldn't follow the Western model of hedging.
Because the doctor told him in the session with the English, he said never again.
Yeah, they used to say in Iran. There was a joke in Iran.
Yes, tell us a joke, for God's sake.
There was a joke in Iran among the imams in Iran that if you lift up their beard, you'll say.
Let me just get ready to laugh.
They
Hey?
used to say that. Thank you, my Iranian friend is admitting
I thought you were going to tell the joke about the builders.
imams in Iran were basically paid for or supported by the British state.
Is that a joke? What about the joke about the women going past and they're wearing the cloth, and then the builders say, show us your face, not your, you know. Never mind. That was the Iraqi joke I knew anyway.
At least there's a topic here other than religion and flat earth.
Thank God, innit? That's why I come here, man. I thought we were going to talk about lizard people for a change. The Queen's a lizard! See? Don't need David Icke. We don't need David Icke, mate. Yeah, I mean, the religion debate over here gets a bit too rowdy sometimes. Like one time we were talking about religion, and then they just ambushed me, man. Put a microphone here, and started like that. I was like, what the fuck you did? So you don't believe in God? I see. You don't like God? Okay. Oh? So you don't believe you're not going to heaven? You're going to... Oh, you're going to be lashed in heaven for hell for the next 1,000 years. How do you like that? How do you like that? Yeah? And then the whole crowd are like... I could feel like really hot.
I would actually prefer that over them pushing me into heaven or hell, forcibly.
I was quite intimidated actually. There was a lot of them there, and they were all looking at me like, yeah, you know. What's it with the red flag, man?
I'm a socialist. That's what
Champagne socialist.
No, I'm not a champagne. I can't afford it.
Career politician in the making.
I can barely afford the rent.
Boo!
Champagne. Don't let my accent fool you, my friend.
You're not fooling me.
Don't let my accent
Chelsea boy.
I live in one of the biggest housing estates in England. I live in Whitesea Estate.
The only way is Chelsea.
It's so dangerous that not even the police used to get in. Not even the postman would get
Labeling people. Now you label him. Remember?
Labelization gets us all into trouble. Gets us all into trouble. He just said he was a socialist. That's why I labelled him.
You're a champagne socialist. You cannot win against right-wing reactionaries. Whatever
I'm not right wing.
Whatever you are, yeah, you're a centrist.
Whatever I am, you don't know what I am.
Whatever, you're a centrist.
I'm like anonymous.
You're anonymous. Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend. This isn't 4chan. I can see you. You are. I can see it.
No, you can't.
I can see it very clearly. By 9/11, yeah. Well, I said that most of the hijackers were Saudi. This is an interesting thing about 9/11. If America wanted to deal with the source of the terrorism, why didn't they bomb Riyadh? Well, they didn't. They bombed Afghanistan and then Iraq. No, they didn't hate the Saudis. They hated the decision of the Saudi state to allow American soldiers.
They can't hit the Saudis.
No, Osama bin Laden won. Remember, the invasion was preceded by withdrawing soldiers from Saudi Arabia. No, I know, I'm saying Osama bin Laden was opposed to the regime of which he used to be a part.
That's not true either.
I believe that, yes.
The Taliban were against the king of Saudi.
They can't touch this king of Saudi.
No, they can't,
Because
but they
he's in touch with the Queen of England as well, and the Americans are backing him up and selling him planes. See, there's no animosity towards the Saudi royal family at all. It's very dangerous to say, well, Speaker's Corner, isn't it? Say what you like. You can say any shit you like. Although I wouldn't go too far. Don't say anything about Allah.
Read the 9/11 Commission.
That's the reason I left that area.
Get yourself. It'd be like they'd just come out with Sharia, Sharia. Just like tie you up to a tree or some shit, and then you're like, what did I say? Nothing. That's the whole point. But it is good fun. I mean, it's cheaper than going to watch Russell Brand, isn't it?
It is.
Excuse me, 9/11 was committed by North Korea, not
British imperialism.
Everything else Korea into this.
They reckon it was an inside job, yeah? What's your take on that?
Al-Qaeda, though. Now, Al-Qaeda, that's an interesting thing to talk about. It's quite, now that's interesting. Who created
ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, they're all just labels again, aren't they?
What does Al-Qaeda mean? What Al-Qaeda means to me?
How do you know that, Sonny?
It could also be the toilet. I didn't know that. But the base is referring to a database given to these mujahideen in the 80s by the CIA. By the CIA. By the way, this is common knowledge, by the way.
It is.
I'm not saying anything. The CIA gave these guys a database.
So you're saying they were working with the Americans?
Al-Qaeda wasn't just working with the Americans, it was helping
I don't
create-
know.
They were Americans.
Feels to me like it has a lot of external influence.
So they were Americans that were attacking the Americans. Makes sense.
Remember, you should read the planning documents behind that. People like Zbigniew Brzezinski was the advisor to Jimmy Carter. They wanted to draw the Russians into the Afghan trap. Sorry, Adolf Hitler in jail. He's out to jail. No, they wanted to give Russia their own act in Vietnam. When Henry Kissinger talked about this.
It's more like China than Russia. It's Russian. Well, Russian influence.
China's an interesting one, yeah, when it made its big surge in the situation. That was a massive
Like,
Russia.
internal,
No, Britain and the United States used radical Islamist elements in Pakistan as a counterweight to this is undeniable
Yeah,
history.
but like
Read
more
Secret
recently,
Affairs
I
by
thought
Mark
that like in
Rosenberg.
terms
It
of
draws on the National Archives in Britain.
Can you invite
Show
him
how
in
Britain
from
was very
London?
close to radical Islamist elements.
What about the latest war in the Ukraine, bro?
Geopolitically, kind of
Well, we
speaking.
can talk about that. What about
Are Americans selling guns to Ukraine or not?
Kind of
Well, they're not selling them, they're giving them.
it's related to Ukraine, no? Like Ukraine is a player.
They're selling them, bro.
They're not complaining at all.
It's kind of
Even though more dead Ukrainians
with
had the result of the fight
his borders. It's interesting, like
Live the simple life.
people blame everything in Ukraine and everything now. Geopolitically kind of speaking, left. It's a political.
Always undermine the pan-Arab movement. It's hard for young Arabs to remember that. Maybe their grandfather or their father was part of this movement. There was a powerful movement based in Egypt and Iraq to create a pan-Arab identity, right? To create one big Arab nation. No, it didn't work for a variety of reasons. One of the main reasons it didn't work was it was undermined by radical Wahhabi Sunni Islam, sponsored by the United States and Britain, through Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and through Egypt as well. Some other-
That's not true. Again,
No, look, I'm not one of these leftists who think everyone
Might not be, but guys selling pretty well.
everyone's just saying yeah.
Having said that,
Of course.
I'm in the biggest corner. We are in the heart of the beast, we're in the jaws of the snake, and right here in London. We should be talking about Britain's role in these wars. Too often you hear Britain's achievements celebrated. Too often. Now they're rightfully celebrated. Things like D-Day.
And the Queen's birthday,
No, not that. That's Margaret Thatcher.
and Margaret Thatcher, but not the miners. Not the miners up north who lost all their jobs
Remember, see the treatment
and
of
had to
the
go in the dole.
That won't even last a day. That'll be taken out.
So you're not for the British Empire then?
Climatic damage. Poverty, child
I don't know what your parents would make of this.
unemployment almost tripled. We entered into
Triple for who though?
during Margaret Thatcher's term in almost 10 years.
She made a lot of millionaires.
Yeah, she radically heightened inequality.
So what?
By smashing
Survival of the fittest. So what?
survival of the fittest.
Who cares?
Well, I care.
There can only be one.
Well, this is again.
There can only be winners and losers in this world.
This is the dogma.
You suck at math, not my problem.
There can only be one. We can't work together.
But that is how life is, my friend. That's capitalism. Join. You're here now. You're not in socialist China.
If you look at a graph of union membership and then you look at a graph of the income going to the fat cats,
Yes,
line
the
is
fat
the
cats.
top. It goes like this: the lower the level of trade union membership, the higher the level of inequality. It's all about survival of the fittest.
There's always been inequality. What about the feudal system?
You survive by organising with your fellow workers in your workplace and fighting the fat cats. by metaphor.
You can't fight the fat cats. They're paying your wages.
Well, unfortunately, the British working class didn't recognize
There is not the class. Do we have a class system in this country?
taking revenge for what the miners and what the rubbish collectors and so on did.
So what is the class system? Explain that to me then.
Well, Adam Smith describes it as